I gave you my heart.
Yo, what's up, Lions fans? This one is for you on today. I'm gonna dedicate this video to you guys because I've always wanted to talk about him in a way that was so phenomenal, that would catch you guys' ear, and that would be something spoken that's powerful. TJ Hockenson has the possibility of being one of the best tight ends that the Detroit Lions have ever drafted. I don't need to mention Eric Ebron and things of that nature, but the game that him and Matthew Stafford had was a phenomenal game. The chemistry that those two guys shared was musical, but only to end the game in a tie. The Detroit Lions must learn how to win. I mean, I know, guys, we hype you guys up and we talk about the Lions, and rightfully so. We go out just like any other team. We talk about a team that we love and a team that we like to talk about. And TJ Hockenson is a generational talent. What I saw from him and how he was able to get open against the Arizona Cardinals, the Lions could have just kept going to him all game because they could not cover him. And we know that we got Kenny Galladay, and we know that we have Marvin Jones, but it's something special about this guy right here. And we know the last time we had something special, really, really special on this team, it was Barry Sanders and Calvin Johnson. TJ Hockenson is the next big thing. Whether or not you know it or not, I'm letting you guys know that TJ Hockenson is the real deal. And if you're a Detroit Lion fan, you have to be happy, but at the same time, you have to learn how to win. And I think the biggest thing with the Detroit Lions, they have not learned how to close out games. And I don't want to see this guy career goes to waste. Just like the Calvin Johnson situation and Barry Sanders retiring early, and the Lions wasting this guy's talent. The Detroit Lions must learn how to win. They got one of the best tight ends, even though the Detroit fans were up in roar when the Lions drafted him. I knew when the Lions drafted him, they drafted a generational talent. This guy, TJ Hockenson, is the real deal. He is the real deal, man. And a lot of teams are going to be put on notice with this guy. It's going to spread so much for the offense. But the Detroit Lions got to learn how to win. That's the biggest thing, man. Having a talent like this, you have to learn how to close out football games. TJ Hockenson made history on Sunday. Matthew Stafford played a nearly perfect game, throwing no interceptions at all, producing out there on the field, looking very crisp and sharp. And for them not to trust him towards the end of the game, that hurted, man. But Lions, you got something special here. And that's special in TJ Hockenson. This guy is the real deal, man. And I know fans are not booing him now. You were booing him on draft night. Some of you guys, not all you guys. But TJ Hockenson is what the Detroit Lions have been waiting for. TJ Hockenson is the type of player that every team would love to have. This guy is really, really good. I mean, just some of the stuff that he's been, the way this guy has been playing in training camp. He's been dominating in training camp. This dude has been dominating since day one of coming on the Detroit Lions. The Lions have something special in TJ Hockenson. And I don't want to see this go to waste, man. I don't want to see TJ Hockenson's talent and his ability go to waste. The Detroit Lions need to learn how to win and close out football games. There is no more excuses. You got to beat the teams that you need to beat. And the Arizona Cardinals were supposed to be beaten. But the season is not over. It's still a long season. And definitely, man, I think that this guy, TJ Hockenson, is going to be a monster this season. I definitely think that he has a possibility of being a Pro Bowler his first season. TJ Hockenson, guys, is what the Detroit Lions have been longing for. To have a tight end that has great hands like him, runs great routes. TJ Hockenson does it all. Not only can he run routes, this guy can block. And a lot of you guys were thinking, like, why did we draft him? We didn't need him. We needed a defensive guy. But now you see, as Matthew Stafford has been connecting with this guy, that he is the real deal. And I don't want to see the Detroit Lions waste this guy's talent. I don't want to see the Lions waste another talent and another guy retires early because the Lions don't know how to win. The Detroit Lions they have to, it's a must that they learn how to win these football games and close them out. Or you have another player that'll be along the lines like Barry Sanders, Calvin Johnson, that will retire from the Lions before it was time for him to retire. This dude is the real deal. And the Chargers are going to find out how good he is because I think he's going to be consistent. This guy can get open. This guy runs great routes. And not only does he run great routes, the yards after the catch that this guy is able to do is phenomenal, man. Detroit, listen to me. You have something special. Don't mess this up. This is the greatest chance and the greatest opportunity that you have in having a guy like TJ Hockenson on the team. And we got to take full advantage of it this season. Making sure that TJ Hockenson is that caliber player. Him and Matthew Stafford, chemistry is already phenomenal. As time is ticking on the season, you watch the numbers that this young generational tight end is going to get. All right, guys, I'm TA of Noble Sports Entertainment. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll be back to you soon with another video. Peace.
I give you my heart.